I reckon we've all had that rush of picking up that new piece of business, that new customer who calls you out of the blue and says, look, my mate John mentioned you to us, really want to have a look if I can, love to get on board. That consequence of having raving fans, the joy of actually working with these people who love your business, love your products, your services, and then they start referring others to you. It's one of the funnest parts of business. I'm Andrew Laurie from BGB, and I want to talk about the value of raving fans. And in particular, I want to talk about the 3 things you need to be doing in your business to really make the most of this, to get the most of those raving fans, to get many of them, and indeed to get the most out of them. So let's talk about the value first. It's pretty simple. Raving fans tend to be your best customers, obviously. They tend to either buy the most, buy the best products or services. The second element of that usually is they're quite enjoyable to work with. They're so enthusiastic to be working with your business, buying from your business. It's just fun. The other thing to remember is raving fans, by definition really, are the ones who are referring most other people to you. They're referring people to you without being asked, without being prompted. They're just running around in the street raving about how good you are. Now, related to that is, like most people, people tend to refer other people like them. And if you've got a pretty ordinary customer, complains a lot, haggles a lot, always problems, takes a lot of time, a lot of grief, a lot of effort, and they start referring people to you, I bet they're going to be the same sort of people. Equally, though, you're raving fans, they're great people, great customers. And funnily enough, usually when they refer someone, fair chance they become a raving fan as well. So you're getting good quality referrals out of it. So I think we all accept pretty readily that having lots of raving fans about our business, with our business, in our business, is a great thing. 3 things, though, you need to do to really make the most of it and to make sure you've got raving fans. First, it's simple. Just know who they are. Know who your raving fans are. And for some people, depending on the type of business you have, that may mean actually knowing their names, having a list of these are my 10 raving fans. For other businesses with more customers, perhaps a higher volume of transactions, it might be a type of customer, a category of customer. It could be demographic, but it's usually behavioural. Customers who buy a certain thing in a certain way, who deal with us in a certain way. Anyway, find out first, be clear on who are our raving fans. Second thing you've got to do is make sure that they feel like raving fans, feel like they're loved, make them feel special. And I always think of this on 2 levels. First is basic. The standard service or product you deliver, you need to deliver to these people very well. Deliver it quickly, deliver the highest quality, deliver it efficiently, whatever is relevant to what it is that you're selling. Make sure your raving fans are well looked after. Second thing to think about here is, what are those little extras that you might do? You might do them for lots of customers, but you certainly need to do them for your raving fans. What are those little extras that make them say, wow? The fact that it arrives a day before you promised it would. The fact that they get a little bit of extra service attached to it. They get an extra opportunity. They receive a gift on their birthday. The world's your oyster on this. It's almost unlimited what you can do. An infinite array of options and ideas you can come up with. But with raving fans in particular, you really want them to be saying, wow, that was more than I expected. Oh, I didn't see that coming. That's fantastic. Third element of this, which is still about looking after them really, really well. It's making sure they feel part of something. Now, that may be through some sort of loyalty program, and they may be some platinum level or some exclusive level. It may be some VIP program just for them, just for raving fans. It might be an annual event they get invited to. It might be a quarterly or monthly event they get invited to. It might be getting access to new services or products earlier than other people. It might be a communication that just goes out to them. It's like a club, it's a group. In all of these ways, though, we're really trying to make them feel special. Let's remember here that, on average, 68% of customers leave a business, stop buying from a business. 68% of customers who leave a business do so because of perceived indifference. It's not price, it's not the competitor wins them, it's just they don't feel special. Well, you really want all your customers to feel special, but make sure your raving fans feel special. Now, the last thing, the third element that you have to do in the business. So we start by being clear on who your raving fans are. Then make sure you're doing various things to make them feel special. Last element, just systematize it. Systematize it. Make sure that all of your raving fans are always having this experience with all of your team whenever they interact with you. Furthermore, by having it systematized makes it far easier to then bring others into it. Find those advocates, those good customers who you can then turn into raving fans. Because in the end, really successful businesses, the businesses that go the furthest, the distance they go, the success they have is pretty directly proportional to the number of raving fans they have. So get out there, get more raving fans, do a great job looking after them, which will grow more still. All the best now.